Fritzy came in today and he goes, I got one word, best way to promote Thursday night football.
Yes. I feel very good about it.
I go, well, wait, who is wondering how to promote Thursday night
Nobody
football
is. That's what makes it
in
special.
March?
That's what makes it unique and creative, and no one's thinking about it.
One word, best way to promote Thursday night football. Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. Todd?
Al-mazon. Al-mazon. I love it. You know you do, too. No offense to Kirk. He's not part of it, with just concentrating on the play-by-play guy. But yes. Al-mazon is a winner in the clubhouse.
Yes.
It should be noted that we were in a perfectly good shape to get rid of that at about 8:30 this morning.
I know. But Fritzy goes, oh, I got the one word, best way to promote Thursday night football. And Paulie goes, save it.
No, save it.
And I go, oh, do we want to save it?
So proud I did.
All right. So Fritzy also brought this up at 8:30 this morning. Joe Buck's first words when he's in the booth, Monday Night Football.
Week 1, first game, right out of the booth.
Troy Aikman. All right. Joe Buck's first words might be.
So, are you ready for some football, Troy? He's the Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. I'm Joe Buck. That's what I came up to.
Good God.
That's not good? You don't think he's going to play off of Are you ready for some football? I think there's a 88% chance he's going to do that. If you don't, you get 12 pies in the face.
I'll take a pie to the face.
He's got to make some kind of reference that they left Fox or ESPN and they're doing Monday Night Football. You can't just say, he's the Hall of Fame, pretend nothing happened, and they just all of a sudden, instead of the Sunday afternoon game, they're doing Monday Night Football. So I'm thinking he's going to do something with, are you ready for some football?
I'll take a pie to the face.
Al-mazon.
Yeah.
Or he'll go, da, 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 he's the Hall of Famer.
No, he's not doing that either. This is a peek inside our world at around 8:30 in the morning. When we have our morning meeting and Todd has a bunch of things that he says, and then there are times when we go, no, save it for the show. They're just throwaway lines.
You know there's someone in media relations with Amazon right now. They either heard it or someone's going to tell them, and they're going to start making the shirts and hats. Al-mazon, of course. Let's go. Let's get that press release going.
Once again, I'll take a pie to the face. Are you willing to take a pie to the face with Joe Buck?
That's very specific, though. That's a little unfair.
You said there's an 88%.
But of the millions of things he can say.
You have an 88% chance of
that
being...
might have been a little high. I got a little excited there. More like 64%.
Al-mazon prime rib. Al's a steak guy.
That's right.
Trying to help Fritz you.
Can put those two together.
Well, I did come up with the idea of steak night in Almerica, that we were going to do a show with Al. I don't know what the show was about, but it was other than he went to steakhouses around when he traveled, and we would just get his recommendations when he was having these steak dinners in America. Yeah, Paul.
So steak night in Almerica was going to be Al at, let's say he was in Indianapolis and Peyton Manning was still there. He would go to a steakhouse with
that's right,
Jim Irsay or Peyton Manning or Tony Dungy back in the day.
Yeah.
And have a sit-down conversation in black and white at a steakhouse, little Sinatra in the background, and you cut it up and make it into a 30-minute show.
We didn't. Al signed up for that. Al was like, I love it. Yes, Marvin.
And you know what? We already have a theme song for Al-mazon.
Okay.
Al-mazon. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Al-mazon. Al-mazon.
Yeah. Thank you.
What is the name of that song?
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Is that by somebody? Is it 3 letters? Is it like OMC?
Wow.
OMC is correct,
Nice
Dan.
call.
What the hell? That was like an out-of-body experience.
And how bizarre.
This isn't like a 70s song you played at the FM rock station.
No, I never played that song.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
It's a 1995 song.
We only played great rock and roll back then. Did you have something on the Thursday Night Football with the pairing of Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels?
Al-mazon.
No, not you. No.
That's how you promote Thursday Night Football.
Shut up.
Al-mazon.
Exclamation point.
This was certainly a gold rush for announcers here. So Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels are going to be on Thursday night. And interesting pairing, though. Interesting pairing. And I don't buy into this. Well, Kirk never played in the NFL. Can we stop with that? Al Michaels didn't either. And there are guys who played in the NFL who can't broadcast an NFL game. Plus, Herbie is going to see all of these players when they're in college. That's a great resource to have. And Al has seen them all as professionals. You put those two together, and I think it's going to work out. I don't know if you tune into a game and you go, well, that guy, he doesn't know football, or he only played 3 years. That guy never won a playoff game. What's he know? I don't know if we do that to announcers. There are people who didn't know that John Madden coached in the NFL. They were like, they got the video game guy and he's doing games. And I go, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He won a Super Bowl. Oh, I just know him as the video game guy. Yeah, Paulie.
This goes back to like a year and a half ago. Fowler and Herbstreit did Monday Night Football kind of out of nowhere. Remember they were giving it to like Greeny and Golick and different groups like that a couple years ago at the Mothership. And Fowler and Herbstreit went in. And I can remember, I'm looking at some articles now, like why Fowler and Herbstreit? They're college guys. But then Tuesday morning, what a nice job by Fowler and Herbstreit.
Yeah.
Spotless broadcast, great chemistry.
Yeah.
And they become, especially Kirk, involved in this topic for a while now.
Yeah, I was surprised Amazon went after Kirk Herbstreit. And not because he doesn't have the experience. I didn't know if he'd be able to do that if the mothership would allow him. Because now you have to do, so let's say you prepare, you go in Wednesday, you got to talk to these teams. Now you could do that over Zoom, I guess, but you're going in, got to hit the ground running all day Thursday. Friday, you're going to travel to wherever College Game Day is, get up early. Saturday morning, you could be in Oxford, Mississippi, and then he's got that game Saturday night with Chris Fowler that could be USC, Oregon. And that's pretty intense. But he also doubled his salary, I'm sure, so that helps. But I'm rooting for Herbie. I mean, I think he'll do a great job there. But because he knows the college guys. And how many guys are in that position who do follow college football the way Herbie does? And you can sort of take us through, and if you're playing college football, you got to be there for at least 3 years before you're eligible for the draft. So he does have a good sample size of being able to see these players. Yeah, Paul.
I really like Kirk with Al Michaels because if you look, remember when Kirk for a bunch of years was with Brent Musburger? Brent Musburger's a lot older, but they had fun together. They kept it fun, because Brent is not doesn't have old man like where he's like dry and doesn't have humor. I think it's gonna be the same with Al Michaels. They're gonna have a good time.